Costa Mujeres has become the most in-demand, all-inclusive area near Cancun over the past couple of years. But not every resort here is worth your money, and some of them let you unlock 2 resorts for the price of 1. In this video, I'm ranking the 8 best all-inclusive resorts in Costa Mujeres, all recent openings, and I'll tell you exactly which ones give you that double access. And like always on this channel, I'm also telling you what didn't work for me at each one. Let's start with the complex that literally gives you 2 resorts in a single stay. Top 8. TRS Corral and Grand Palladium Select Costa Mujeres. This is actually 2 resorts connected by a system of navigable canals, and picking the right entrance completely changes your experience. On the adults-only side, you get 13 restaurants once you count the cross-access dining program, suites with whirlpool tubs and some with private plunge pools, all just steps from the beach. That same wristband also unlocks the family side, with its own 3 pools, a water park, and 7 more a la carte restaurants. The catch only works one way. Guests booked on the family side can't cross over into the adults-only areas, so it pays to pick the right side before you book, especially if part of your trip is a couple's getaway within a bigger family vacation. It's the perfect option for couples traveling with extended family who'd rather stay on the other side. Everyone ends up in the same complex, each in their own world. To check current pricing and packages for your travel dates, scan the QR code or check the link in the description. We're switching brands, but that shared access perk carries over. Top 7. Riu Dunamar Costa Mujeres. With 740 rooms, this is the largest of the 3 Riu resorts in the area, complete with its own water park to keep younger kids busy all day. 5 pools and 5 restaurants keep the energy level way higher than the adults-only resorts on this list, with scheduled activities running from morning to night. It shares a kids club and water park with its higher-tier neighbor next door, so kids end up using both properties without leaving the complex. What it doesn't share is everything else. You can't cross over into the exclusive areas of the resort next door, though you'll still find plenty to enjoy without leaving your own property. This one's more functional than fancy, built for families who care more about keeping the kids entertained than by polished design details. If you're after peace and quiet, skip this one, but for big families, it's one of the most complete options in the area. The upscale sibling in this same brand takes it up a notch. Top 6. Riu Palace Costa Mujeres. 670 rooms are spread across this property, including options with swim-up access and ocean views, with a noticeably more polished finish than its sister resort next door. 6 restaurants covering international and Mexican cuisine, plus 5 pools and a free water park, round out an experience built for travelers who want to step up in quality without leaving the brand. As the top-tier resort of the trio, guests here can freely cross over and use the neighboring resort's facilities, something that doesn't work in reverse. Rates run around $200 a night, reasonable for the level of access you're getting. It's still a high-volume resort, so if you're after intimacy, the crowd size can feel overwhelming during peak season. For anyone who wants a balance between a controlled budget and access to 2 full properties, this is one of the smartest picks in the ranking. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another incredible resort, plus exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. The next one doesn't have a sister brand, but it does have a generous neighbor. Top 5. Secrets Playa Blanca Costa Mujeres. A AAA 5-diamond rating backs up this adults-only resort, with 507 suites facing one of the calmest stretches of beach in the area. 9 restaurants, 8 bars, and a spa spanning nearly 16,000 square feet with outdoor hydrotherapy round out an experience built for unplugging, not for packing your schedule. What sets this resort apart from the rest of the list is its agreement with a family-friendly resort just over 2 miles away. Guests here can also enjoy that resort's all-inclusive amenities. Rates start around $220 a night, among the higher prices on this list so far, though the service level and spa category justify it for anyone planning a romantic getaway. This isn't the pick if you're after a party atmosphere. Everything here is built for relaxation, not for late-night entertainment. The resort that completes that double access deal deserves its own spotlight. Top 4. Dream's Playa Mujeres Off and Spa Resort. Tucked inside a gated community with its own golf course, this family-friendly resort carries a AAA 4-diamond rating and sits just a short distance from its adults-only sister property. 502 suites open the door to 10 different dining experiences, including a Brazilian steakhouse and an ocean view seafood restaurant. The pool area unfolds across 3 levels, covering more than 65,000 square feet, with 2 oceanfront infinity pools, a lazy river, and separate water parks for kids and for the whole family. Guests staying at the adults-only resort next door can cross over here for the family-friendly side, though it's not confirmed that it works the other way around, so it's worth double-checking directly with the resort before booking. The surrounding golf course adds extra appeal for groups with different interests. If you're traveling without kids and want total quiet, this resort can feel crowded during peak season. If this video is helping you plan your next vacation, smash that like button and send it to the person you'd want to experience this with. This next one just opened and almost nobody knows about it yet. Top 3. Ocean Allure Costa Mujeres. Freshly opened in December 2025, this is the newest resort on the entire list, and it shows in every corner of the property. 599 ocean-inspired rooms welcome an exclusively adult crowd, with a level of modern polish that hasn't had time to wear down yet. The dining lineup adds up to 8 restaurants, from an international buffet to themed spots serving French, Italian, and live teppanyaki-style Japanese cuisine. Along with 2 main pools, it has a surf-style wave pool and a lazy river, something you don't see often at the adults-only resorts on this list. Because it's so new, there isn't as much of a review history yet compared to resorts that have been running for years, so a few service details may still be getting worked out. If you want to be among the first to check out what's new in the area, this is the clearest pick on the list. After the new kid on the block, it's time for the most established resort in the area. Top 2. Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. A TripWiser Traveler's Choice Award and an EarthCheck Sustainable Tourism certification back up one of the best reputed resorts in the entire area. 570 suites include options with private jacuzzis, plunge pools, or direct pool access, and the full complex adds up to 17 pools plus 8 built-in jacuzzis, the highest count on this entire list. The 7 restaurants include an adults-only gourmet dining room for guests 18 and up, plus a teppanyaki area with 7 tables, which is unusual for a family-focused resort. Guests who come back year after year call it their favorite in the area, and the sustainability certification adds an extra selling point for travelers who care about that. It doesn't have the double access hook that runs through most of this list, but it makes up for it with a level of consistency that few of the newer resorts can offer yet. This is the safest bet if you'd rather book without surprises. And to close things out, the resort with the best location of them all. Top 1. Catalonia Grand Costa Mujeres. Facing Isla Mujeres in Punta Sam, this resort closes out the ranking with the best location of the entire group, offering beach views nothing else on this list can match. 496 rooms span categories from superior suites to family suites built for groups of up to 4. The 7 restaurants cover Mexican, Italian, Peruvian, and Asian cuisine, along with 2 beach bars that rarely feel crowded. The spa comes with its own ocean view infinity pool, something a lot of guests don't even realize is included in the rate. The rooms don't quite match the luxury level of other resorts on this list, so if your goal is the most spectacular suite, there are better picks in this ranking. But if you're after that combination of a great view and being close to Isla Mujeres without overspending, this is the one that closes out the trip best. If you want to check out more resorts, packages, and deals, head over to our website. The link's in the description. Drop a comment and let me know which of these 8 is your favorite, or which one you think should have made the list. It genuinely helps the whole community. And that's not all. Go check out the incredible all-inclusive resorts in Cancun's classic hotel zone. Click the video, I'll see you in there.